Henry Dunant was born in Switzerland in 1828. He came from a family that valued helping others, and from a young age, he learned that it was important to care for those who were in need. Henry was a smart and curious boy, and as he grew up, he became interested in business. He studied business and later worked as a businessman. However, he soon realized that working in business was not what he truly wanted to do. Henry wanted to make a real difference in the world, and he felt that his life should be about helping others rather than making money. In 1859, Henry went to Italy for a business trip. While he was there, something shocking happened. A big battle, called the Battle of Solferino, took place between the French and Austrian armies. The battle was terrible and caused many people to suffer. The soldiers fought hard, but many were hurt and killed. The wounded soldiers lay on the ground, and there was no one to help them. Henry could not believe what he saw. The suffering of the soldiers was so great that Henry could not ignore it. He was deeply shocked by what he saw and wanted to do everything he could to help. Henry did not hesitate. He quickly went to the nearby town and asked the people there to help him care for the wounded soldiers. The people in the town were kind and agreed to help. Together, they worked tirelessly to give the soldiers food, water, and medical care. They did not care which side the soldiers were on. They only cared about helping those who were hurt. Henry spent many days helping the wounded, and this experience changed his life. He realized that in times of war, soldiers need more than just weapons to fight. They need care, love, and support from others. After the battle ended and Henry returned to Switzerland, he could not forget what he had witnessed. The images of the suffering soldiers stayed with him. Henry began to think about how he could help people in the future, especially during times of war. He believed that there should be an organization dedicated to helping people who were hurt in wars, no matter which side they were on. He thought that this organization should be neutral and should not take sides in any conflict. The only goal of the organization should be to help people who were in pain, no matter their nationality or beliefs. Henry wrote a book called A Memory of Solferino, where he shared the details of the terrible battle he had witnessed. He described the suffering of the soldiers and explained how important it was to help people during wars. In the book, Henry asked people to work together to create an organization that would help the wounded, sick, and suffering people during wars. His ideas were powerful and inspired many people to take action. Henry believed that such an organization could make the world a better place. Soon, people in Switzerland began to take Henry's ideas seriously. They believed in the importance of helping people in need, regardless of which side they were on in a war. In 1863, the International Red Cross was founded in Switzerland. The Red Cross was created to help people in times of war, but it also provided help during times of peace. The organization would give food, water, and medical help to those who needed it, whether they were soldiers or civilians. The Red Cross would never take sides in a war. Its only goal was to help the suffering, no matter who they were. The work of the Red Cross quickly spread to other countries. Soon, many countries around the world formed their own Red Cross organizations. These organizations followed the ideas that Henry Dunant had written about in his book. The Red Cross became famous for its work during wars, but it also helped people during times of peace. It gave aid to people who were affected by natural disasters like earthquakes, floods, and diseases. The Red Cross provided medical care and helped people rebuild their lives after disasters. Henry's dream of an organization that helped all people in need was becoming a reality. As the Red Cross grew, it became one of the most important organizations in the world. Henry Dunant's idea of helping others during times of war and disaster was changing lives. The Red Cross saved many lives by providing care for the injured, feeding the hungry, and helping those who had no one else to turn to. Henry was proud to see that his ideas were being put into action and that people around the world were working together to help those in need. In 1901, Henry Dunant was awarded the first-ever Nobel Peace Prize. The Nobel Peace Prize is one of the highest honors in the world. It is given to people who have done important work to promote peace and help others. Henry was very happy to receive the prize, but he knew that the work of the Red Cross was more important than any award. The Red Cross was making a real difference in the world, and Henry felt that this was his greatest achievement. The prize was a recognition of the hard work and dedication of all the people who had made the Red Cross a success. Despite receiving many awards and honors, Henry Dunant faced difficulties in his personal life. He lost much of his wealth and became poor. His business failed and he struggled with financial problems. However, Henry never gave up on his belief in helping others. Even though he was no longer rich, he continued to support the work of the Red Cross and believed in its mission. He continued to speak about the importance of helping those in need and worked to raise awareness about the work of the Red Cross. Henry Dunant passed away in 1910, but his legacy lived on. The International Red Cross continued its work to help people all over the world. It helped soldiers during wars, provided food and medicine to people in need, and gave aid to those suffering from natural disasters. Henry's ideas had changed the world, and they continued to inspire people to care for others. His work showed that one person can make a big difference, and that kindness and compassion can bring people together, no matter their background or beliefs. Today, the International Red Cross and Red Crescent still work to help those in need. They continue to provide care for the wounded and sick during wars, natural disasters, and other emergencies. The Red Cross is active in almost every country in the world, and it has saved millions of lives. Henry Dunant's dream of an organization that would help all people in need, regardless of their nationality or beliefs, has become a reality. His legacy lives on in the work of the Red Cross, and his ideas continue to inspire people to help others and make the world a better place. Henry Dunant's life teaches us an important lesson. It shows us that one person can make a big difference in the world. His compassion, kindness, and dedication to helping others changed the course of history. Henry Dunant's work is a reminder that we all have the power to help those in need, and that by working together, we can make the world a better place.